Have you ever felt like your legs aren't as strong as they used to be, despite eating right, staying active, and doing everything your doctor told you? Do the stairs feel steeper, or does standing up from a chair take longer than before? Most people blame age alone, but what if something else is slowly wearing you down, something as common as the fruit on your plate? That's right. While fruits are often seen as healthy and essential, not all fruits are beneficial for people over 60. In fact, a few popular ones might be working against your body. These fruits could be subtly draining your energy, weakening your legs, inflaming your joints, and affecting your balance and mobility. As we age, our metabolism shifts, blood vessels become more fragile, and our ability to process sugar, acids, and certain compounds diminishes. What was once a harmless snack could now be a source of inflammation and leg pain. The scary part? These effects build up gradually, until one day, standing feels like a struggle or walking brings on unexpected tightness or fatigue. In this video, we'll uncover 7 common fruits you may want to avoid if you're over 60. These fruits might seem harmless, or even healthy, but they could be making your legs feel heavier and stiffer every day. Stick with us until the end to learn not only what to avoid but also what fruits to embrace for strength, flexibility, and comfort. And before we jump in, please hit the subscribe button and drop a comment to let us know where you're watching from. Type 1 if this resonates with you. Type 0 if it doesn't. Either way, your input matters. Pineapple, the tropical trap. Let's start with a fruit that many consider anti-inflammatory, pineapple. Known for its sweet taste and tropical refreshment, pineapple is packed with bromelain, an enzyme celebrated for its healing effects. But for seniors, especially those experiencing joint stiffness or muscle fatigue, pineapple might be a hidden trigger. Why? Because pineapple is acidic and high in natural sugars. And while younger bodies may tolerate those compounds well, aging blood vessels are more delicate. The sugar spike that follows pineapple consumption can inflame tiny capillaries, particularly in the legs and feet, leading to swelling, fatigue, and discomfort. If you've ever felt sore calves after walking or tight knees after sitting, pineapple might be a factor. Its acidity can also aggravate arthritis, making joints feel even more inflamed. And for those on medication, especially blood thinners, bromelain can interfere with drug effectiveness. So no, you don't have to completely give up pineapple. But if leg pain and inflammation are regular issues, limiting pineapple might offer surprising relief. Bananas, the sugar sneak. Next up, bananas. They're soft, easy to digest, and rich in potassium, often recommended for muscle health. But here's what many seniors don't realize. Bananas are loaded with fast-digesting sugars that can cause blood sugar spikes, especially in aging bodies with slower insulin response. These sugar surges may not cause immediate symptoms, but over time they contribute to inflammation and reduced blood flow. What does that mean for you? A gradual buildup of leg heaviness, more stiffness when walking, and even swollen ankles after meals. In addition, bananas can promote fluid retention, especially in individuals with heart conditions, leading to joint stiffness and puffiness in the feet. They're often eaten with the belief that they strengthen muscles, but for seniors, they might be silently draining leg strength. Part 4, grapes, tiny but troubling. They may be small, juicy, and easy to snack on, but grapes can quietly contribute to inflammation and leg discomfort in older adults. While often praised for their antioxidants and heart benefits, grapes are high in fructose, a form of sugar that's directly processed by your liver. When consumed in excess, this sugar can overwhelm liver function and convert into fat and uric acid. That uric acid can accumulate in the joints, especially in your toes, ankles, and knees, leading to pain, stiffness, and swelling. If you've ever felt a burning sensation in your big toe or noticed your calves cramping at night, grapes may be a hidden culprit. What's more, grapes are dangerously easy to overeat. A handful can quickly become 2 or 3 cups, adding a heavy load of sugar that spikes your blood glucose and increases inflammation throughout your lower body. Your joints may stiffen, and your range of motion may decrease, making walking feel less fluid and more painful. Watermelon, the sugar in disguise. Light, hydrating, and refreshing, watermelon seems like the perfect summer fruit. But its high glycemic index can pose a real risk for seniors. While it may seem like it's mostly water, watermelon is one of the fastest blood sugar spiking fruits out there. The sudden rise in glucose can lead to an insulin surge, and for those over 60, that surge often comes with a cost: inflammation and poor circulation. When the blood vessels in your legs are already working harder due to age, any added pressure from sugar swings can lead to that heavy leg feeling, dull aches, and even ankle swelling. You might notice your knees stiffen or your energy drop after enjoying a few slices. This fruit acts like a gentle trap. It seems harmless, but over time it takes a toll on your joints and stamina. Eating too much can silently sabotage your ability to move freely and stay active. Oranges, the acid you didn't expect. Oranges are often seen as immune-boosting powerhouses, praised for their vitamin C content and refreshing citrus zing. But if you're over 60, their impact on your joints could be more harmful than helpful. Citrus fruits like oranges are acidic, and while your digestive system might have handled them effortlessly years ago, aging changes things. The same acid that gives oranges their tangy flavor can irritate your joints, especially if you already deal with arthritis, stiffness, or inflammation. You might wake up with tight knees, feel soreness in your hips after sitting too long, or notice your calves ache more than usual after a simple walk. These aren't always signs of aging alone. For many seniors, citrus consumption contributes to these aches silently, day by day. Oranges also have natural sugars, and when paired with their acidity, the result is often blood sugar fluctuations and increased whole-body inflammation. So while they might look innocent on your breakfast plate or in a glass of juice, oranges could be quietly stirring up the very discomfort you're trying to avoid. Green apples, crisp, clean, and deceiving. Green apples are crisp, tart, and often thought of as the healthier option compared to their red counterparts. But their sour taste hides a truth that many older adults overlook: they may be contributing to stiffness and pain in your legs. Green apples contain malic acid, a compound responsible for their sharp flavor. In younger bodies, this might not be an issue, but in seniors, malic acid can irritate sensitive digestive linings and inflame tissues, including those around your joints. Ever feel a burning sensation in your feet, or a nagging tightness in your knees after a seemingly healthy snack? It could be the apple. And while green apples don't taste overly sweet, they still contain enough sugar to trigger blood sugar fluctuations in older adults with slower metabolisms. Worse yet, green apples are often eaten raw and alone, as a bedtime snack or a mid-afternoon refresher. This creates repeated cycles of acid and sugar exposure, which over time may contribute to stiffness, fluid retention, and disrupted sleep from leg cramps. Mango, nature's dessert that might weigh you down. Mangoes are juicy, tropical, and absolutely delicious, but for people over 60, they could be too sweet to be safe. Despite being a natural fruit, mangoes are high in sugar, and for seniors, that sugar comes with significant consequences. Once you pass 60, your body doesn't metabolize sugar the way it used to. Eating a mango can trigger a spike in insulin, followed by inflammation deep in the joints, especially around your hips, knees, and ankles. That tingling sensation in your feet? The creeping discomfort in your toes? That might not be neuropathy, it could be your daily fruit bowl. Many seniors eat mangoes thinking they're choosing a healthy snack, but the reality is that mangoes can mimic the effect of a dessert. And because they're soft and refreshing, it's easy to overeat them. One slice becomes 2, then 3, and soon you're unknowingly overloading your system with sugar. That sugar leads to inflammation, poor circulation, and slower recovery from activity. So even though mango feels light and energizing, the long-term impact could be joint pain and declining mobility. What you should eat instead: the friendly fruits for seniors. Now that you know which fruits to cut back on, what should you eat instead? Thankfully, not all fruits are harmful for aging joints. In fact, some can help fight inflammation, improve circulation, and support steady blood sugar, exactly what your body needs after 60. Let's start with berries. Blueberries, raspberries, and blackberries are low in sugar and packed with antioxidants. They help repair damaged cells and reduce inflammation, especially in the legs and hips. These tiny fruits also improve blood vessel function, which supports better oxygen delivery to your muscles. Cherries, in moderation, are another smart choice. They contain compounds that help reduce uric acid, relieving pressure on the joints and reducing flare-ups like gout. Just a small serving can make a difference in how your legs feel. And don't forget about avocado. Yes, it's a fruit, and one of the best for your joints. Its healthy fats soothe inflammation and support your nervous system, helping with balance and muscle recovery. Avocado also regulates insulin naturally, keeping your blood sugar more stable. Papaya is another excellent option. It's gentle on digestion and packed with enzymes that reduce swelling and help your gut absorb nutrients more efficiently, an essential part of feeling strong and balanced as you age. Why blood sugar spikes harm senior legs? Many people don't realize that high or unstable blood sugar is one of the most important factors causing leg weakness and joint pain as we age. When you eat fruits high in sugar or with a high glycemic index, your blood sugar rises rapidly. For younger people, the body can quickly process this. But after 60, everything slows down: your metabolism, insulin response, even your body's ability to use sugar as energy. What happens next? Each time you get a sugar spike, your body releases a surge of insulin. But when this happens too often, your cells become less sensitive to insulin. This is called insulin resistance. The result is that instead of going into your muscles to help you move and feel strong, sugar stays in your blood, causing inflammation and damaging tiny blood vessels, especially in your legs and feet. You may not feel this right away. The change is slow, silent, and almost invisible at first. But over time, the circulation to your legs decreases. The oxygen supply is not enough, so the muscles and joints get less fuel for movement and repair. If you ever notice tingling, numbness, cold feet, or just a heavy feeling after eating something sweet, this is why. In the long term, this process can cause diabetic neuropathy, chronic leg pain, and even wounds that heal slowly. For this reason, reducing fruits that cause rapid blood sugar spikes is not just about comfort. It's about protecting your nerves, your circulation, and your independence. Seniors who have successfully changed their fruit habits often report feeling more energetic, sleeping better, and walking farther with less pain. If you want a real example, meet Mrs. Lon, a 68-year-old from Ho Chi Minh City. She loved eating watermelon every night but always complained of sore calves. After watching her sugar intake and swapping watermelon for berries and a slice of avocado, her swelling reduced in just 3 weeks, and she felt steady enough to join her local morning exercise group. How chronic inflammation weakens legs, the hidden link. You might think of inflammation as something that only happens when you're injured. A swollen ankle, a red patch of skin, or stiff joints in the morning. But there's another kind, chronic inflammation, that hides deep inside the body, slowly wearing you down without warning. As you get older, your body becomes more sensitive to what you eat. Some fruits, although labeled healthy, are high in sugar, acids, or chemical compounds that increase inflammation in seniors. This low-level inflammation isn't dramatic like a sprained muscle. It's subtle. It might feel like mild joint pain after dinner. Swollen feet in the evening. Cramps that wake you at night. A heavy or stiff feeling after short walks. Why does this happen? When certain foods, especially high-sugar fruits like mango, grapes, or watermelon, enter the body, they trigger the immune system. Your immune system sees the blood sugar spike or acidity as a threat and sends out inflammation signals. These chemicals are meant to protect you short-term, but if the threat never goes away, your body stays inflamed. Over time, inflammation begins to damage the tissues around your joints, especially in your legs where circulation is already weaker with age. Your knees, hips, and ankles are under constant stress from walking, standing, and supporting your body. If inflammation builds in those joints, the collagen begins to break down. That's the cushion between bones. Without it, every step starts to feel harder. You might notice stiffness, soreness after rest, or pain that moves from one joint to another. These are classic signs of chronic inflammation that comes from diet, not injury. The solution? It's not giving up fruit altogether. It's choosing fruits that fight inflammation rather than feed it. Berries, cherries, in moderation, pears, and avocados contain anti-inflammatory compounds like anthocyanins, polyphenol, and healthy fats. These actually soothe inflamed tissue, protect the joints, and support the gut, the source of much of the body's immune response. So the next time you grab a snack, ask yourself, is this fruit fueling my recovery, or is it fueling my pain? A 7-day fruit swap plan to rebuild strength and reduce leg pain. Making changes is hard, especially when it involves habits built over decades. That's why we're giving you a 7-day, easy-to-follow fruit swap plan to gradually remove harmful fruits and replace them with ones that truly support your body after 60. This is not a detox. It's a reset. Designed specifically for seniors dealing with leg pain, stiffness, swelling, or balance issues. Day 1, replace watermelon with berries. Swap your usual watermelon bowl with half a cup of blueberries and raspberries. These are high in antioxidants and support blood flow without spiking your sugar. Day 2, skip the banana, go with half an avocado. Avocado's healthy fats reduce joint inflammation and provide longer-lasting energy than the fast sugars in bananas. Day 3, trade grapes for pear slices. Pear offers fiber and hydration without the fructose overload. It's easy on the liver and won't worsen uric acid levels like grapes. Day 4, replace orange juice with papaya. Juicing oranges removes fiber and floods the body with sugar and acid. A few slices of papaya instead soothe digestion and reduce inflammation. Day 5, skip the mango, go for mixed berries and a few nuts. This combo balances sugar with fat and protein, keeping your blood sugar stable. It also helps reduce midday energy crashes. Day 6, try a tart cherry smoothie. Use frozen tart cherries, plant-based milk, and a few spinach leaves. Tart cherries are one of the best anti-inflammatory fruits for joints. Day 7, keep it simple, pear and peanut butter. A half pear with 1 spoon of unsweetened peanut butter gives you fiber, healthy fats, and a sweet taste that feels like a treat without hurting your legs. By day 7, you may already notice less tightness in your knees, better energy during walks, or even deeper sleep. Consistency is key. Keep going. Q&A: what seniors ask most about fruit and leg health? Let's answer some of the most common questions seniors have about fruit and leg pain. Question: are fruits bad for seniors? No, not all fruits are bad. But some are better suited for younger bodies. Fruits high in sugar, acid, or fructose can increase inflammation, raise blood sugar, and reduce circulation in older adults. The goal isn't to avoid fruit. It's to choose the right ones for your age and condition. Question: I love bananas. Do I need to quit completely? Not necessarily. If you love bananas, try having 1/2 a banana with a handful of nuts to slow the sugar absorption. But if you're already experiencing stiffness or swelling, try eliminating bananas for 1 to 2 weeks to see if you notice improvements. Question: is orange juice worse than eating an orange? Yes. Juicing removes fiber and concentrates the sugar. A cup of orange juice can contain the sugar of 4 or more oranges. Eat the whole fruit if you must, but limit it, and always with protein or fat, like yogurt or chia pudding. Question: my doctor said fruit is good. Who do I trust? Doctors recommend fruit for fiber and vitamins, but most do not dive into the specifics of how each fruit interacts with older circulatory systems, blood sugar, or inflammatory conditions. Our approach doesn't contradict medical advice, it refines it for senior needs. Question: what's the number one best fruit for seniors with joint pain? Blueberries. Low sugar, rich in antioxidants, and great for blood vessels. They're the safest go-to fruit. Final message: walk strong, live light. If you've made it this far, you're not just curious, you're committed. And that commitment is the first sign of transformation. You've taken time to understand your body better, to question what you eat, and to seek strength, not just from exercise or medicine, but from the everyday decisions on your plate. Aging is not a decline, it's a shift. And when you shift with it instead of against it, everything changes. You become lighter, steadier, braver. Yes, 7 fruits may be harming your legs. But now you know. You can change that. You can remove the silent weight and walk toward mornings where stairs feel easier, walks last longer, and pain feels less like a shadow. So let's take one step together. Open your fridge. Look at the fruit bowl. And choose what supports your strength, not what silently steals it. Because your legs carry your independence. And you deserve to walk free.